Welcome to another episode in the Minnesota Vikings franchise, the post-2023 NFL Draft franchise, where we're taking the Minnesota Vikings to the glory land in the shape of a Super Bowl. We already managed to win a Super Bowl, by the way, last season. Now we're in week 3, gonna be taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are currently 2-0 in Raymond James Stadium, which is theirs, of course. Thank you so much for tuning in. We've got quite a lot of ground to cover this week. We've got the mock draft 1 players to negotiate, regional focus scouting, of course. We're going to be taking a look at the Buccaneers and the team that they're fielding today in the 2023 season, and then doing the weekly strategy, and then of course the game, a few player upgrades and staff upgrades also in there. So you can see a lot of things to do on the task list. First things first, let's check out the mock draft. All right, so mock draft number 1 sees right tackle Mike Rosenberg going first overall, JT Tuimoloau going second overall, and then Caleb Williams dropping to the Vikings. That's us, by the way, in the 3rd overall spot, which is pretty weird because I do think that he will be the 1st overall pick, unless something absolutely horrific happens over the course of the 2023 season. Speaking about real life, of course, but he's just such a generational talent player. You can also see it in the physicals here, of course. It's a throw power is elite, strength is elite, speed is good to great, jumping, yeah, marginal decent, doesn't matter, change of direction, solid to good, agility decent to solid, acceleration decent, all that works, man. But when you just look at him, and if you know the player, then you just know that he will bring a lot to the table. I do feel like this is a must pick for us. We needed a franchise QB. I think Kerem has done extremely well and really surpassed expectations. He's earned a spot in the history books and of course a spot on the roster. But is he the generational quarterback that we've been looking for? I'm not sure about that. Things might change this season, but we're just going to leave it as is for the moment. Where else do we pick? Because we've got quite a few first rounders. Next one they offer us, or where they spot us, is a Brandon Dorlus out of, where is he from? Oregon. All right. Physical player who delivers bone-crushing hits, loves to utilize spin move, swift arm, over move in his arsenal. All right. Physicals, how are they looking? Solid to good, a lot of that, by the way. Only thing, agility, not so great. The skills, we're going to see how that pans out, of course. Brandon Dorlus, interesting. I'm not really had him on my to-do list, but there we go. We have some more first-round picks, but I guess they have us trading down. Andrew Makuba out of Clemson is 22nd spot. Will Shipley out of Clemson, the running back, of course, and that is that. Well, I think that in the end we will be ending up with quite a few different players on our watch list, and we'll just be going for the players that we feel like we need the most, and the ones that will also help us the most in our current setup as soon as we hit that draft, of course. Next up, and that is something that certainly plays into the whole shebang here. Well, I glossed over that. Let's just delegate this to staff. There we go. That's done. Players ready to negotiate. This, of course, ties directly into the types of players that we might be going for. And when you look at the list of players that we have to re-sign this season, there's a bunch of players here that we need to re-sign. So Cam Newton will not be re-signing him because he's only here for the mentor tag. Running back, we've got that sorted. Fullback sorted. Wide receivers, we've got Jordan Addison, we've got KJ Osborne, we've got Jalen Reagor, we've got Nigel Sowell, and Raheem Kindley. The latter two, I'm a little bit scared that they're going to drop off because I think those are flukes or whatever. Jalen Reagor, I'm not sure if we're going to be re-signing him. KJ Osborne, I think as a backup player, he works quite well. Plus, he's young. Jordan Addison is a must-keep. We're going to be negotiating next week with him. And I just want to have as much cap room as I can to just accommodate all of these players. On the tight end room, we've got TJ Hawkinson, our starting tight end. We've got Nate McKenzie and Nick Muse. So basically all the tight ends need new deals. Nick Muse is the only one that I'm willing to let go. Nate McKenzie, start of trade, 22 years old. I think we're just going to keep him around. TJ Hawkinson, just our starting tight end. He's 26 years old. I do want to do want to take him along for the journey. He's been very productive. Really like the player a lot. So there we go. Should be keeping him around. Offensive line. Ezra Cleveland and Olisaimeka Yudo. Both players are up for contracts. Ezra Cleveland, I want to keep him around. He's 25, 81 starting trade. Everything is looking good in this department. Yudo, yeah, he's decent as a backup, but I'm not sure if I want to keep him. Center, we've got that sorted. Right guard, sorted. Right tackle, sorted. Left edge, sorted. Right edge, there we go. Andre Carter II, we franchise tagged him for this season. I want to keep him around. I like the dude. I like his storyline, so let's just keep him around. He's going to be getting a new deal. Negotiations is gonna happen in week 13, so that'll be that. D tackle. Jaquelin Roy needs a new deal. James Lynch needs a new deal. So there we go. I want to keep both players. Going to be giving both players a new deal here. And then left outside linebacker, we've got Danielle Hunter here. We've got DJ Wanham here, and DJ Wanham wants a new deal, of course, same as Danielle Hunter. And this is one of those. There's a lot of talks currently about Danielle Hunter going somewhere else, and I think in a sense we have to think about, you know, how much does he bring to the team, and could we bring in a better rookie with one of those top round picks that we do have? If we give him a player friendly deal, right? This is player friendly. It's going to be around 20 mil. 16 mil at the beginning, but then going up to 21.3 mil per year. He is 28, so he's going to be productive, I think 2 to 3 years maybe. We can push that down a little bit here if we go for a super long option, of course. And if we go for a very player-friendly deal, then we, of course, also have more costs because we go over the 20 mil mark way sooner. I'm not sure if I really want to do that. I will be testing the waters. We do have DJ Wanham, right? And if we trade Danielle Hunter and use DJ Wanham, 25 years old, he's 76 rated. I think he can show what he can do. And if it doesn't work out, we're just gonna go for someone else in the draft. Think that might be the best bet here. Because I want to have the money for the other players that I really want to keep around. Will Merrill, right outside linebacker. We're going to keep him around. I like that. Mekhi Blackmon, yeah, sure. Jojo Williams, going to be thinking on that one, but why not? If we can afford him, we're just going to keep him. And Josh Metellus is the backup strong safety. I want to give him a new deal because I feel like Harrison Smith might be retiring anytime soon. Josh Metellus is a solid one, and that is that. Punter, kicker, everything sorted. So we basically only have to take care of 2 this week. And I'm going to be giving a deal first to TJ Hawkins. Now, I want to keep him around. I will be going for, what is this? This is neutral. This is player friendly. We're going to drag it out to 7 years, and we're going to give him, let's go like this, right? Make offer, have it assigned, continue to play. Yes, there we go. Re-signed TJ Hawkinson. There we go. If we look at Danielle Hunter, again, I'm not so sure. What I will be doing is I'm going to check if there's good offers, maybe that we could get for this player. If we were to trade him away. So let me just check this out. Let's see the offers first, just the CPU offers. You can immediately see that there's a lot of good players in here, like Ed Oliver, Cortland Sutton, we've got Elijah Moore, Lavonte David. So there's always one star player, and then there's good backup players or interesting draft picks. Zayvon Collins, Jeremy Salyer, Kader Ristoni, Zay McKenzie, Brian Robinson, Xavier Howard would be interesting. James Bradbury looks good. Tyler Allgaier, Jarvis Landry, Michael Thomas, Darius Slayton, Isaiah Spiller, Travis Etienne Jr., Nicole Harmon, Josh Pascal. That's interesting. It's a young outside linebacker, and we get a 2nd and a 4th round pick for this season. Actually, this is a good one. This is a good deal. I could be going for a 1st rounder, but we have so many 1st round picks anyway. So I really think that we might even be able to trade up a little bit. Zach Tom, left tackle, Michael Pierce, D tackle, Juju Smith-Schuster. I think if we want to trade Danielle Hunter, it has to happen right now. Basically, this is the gist of it. All right, we're going to check out which teams have the high draft picks for the 2024 season. All right, so first deal done. I wanted to have the first overall pick just to be on the safe side. We traded to the Packers the third overall pick, 7th rounder, and a 4th rounder. All right, there we go. We traded Danielle Hunter to the Raiders. First round pick number 25 is what we get in return. We reduce cap space. Okay, it is time to adjust our team a little bit. We're now 52 players, and we have one less player on the left outside linebacker position. We've got DJ Wanham here, and we're going to be going into the practice squad because I fully expect us to fill that gap here with Patrick Jones. Going to be using him as a left outside linebacker. So there we go. Kaboom. Just wanted to have a backup there. Caden Stearns and Martin Mapu on the practice squad. These two here. This is another player that I'm really on the fence about. I like Harrison Smith. I really like him. But at the moment, I'm not really sure if we should keep him around. For right now, I will be keeping him because I don't want to cause too much of a stir. But we might be trading him at some point before the trade deadline, and we're going to be switching over Patrick Jones to a left outside linebacking player. We just need a little bit of backup there. So there we go. DJ Wanham is now the starter, and we've got Patrick Jones as a backup. Both are, interestingly enough, are scheme fit players. But Patrick Jones, 2471, still has a long way to go. But I do feel like this is a good setup. So time to check out the Buccaneers. They've got a new quarterback, and Cedric Rooney, a rookie. Baker Mayfield, Hunter Helm are there as well. But Cedric Rooney, let's take a look here. Hidden depth trait, rookie out of Texas. He is looking very interesting. Very strong throw power, deep accuracy, medium accuracy, short accuracy, awareness, throw and run, play action. Very well-rounded player, I would say. Under pressure, break sack, not as much. But for the most part, his stats are looking not really bad. With a hidden depth trait, might be star or superstar even. Halfback, Leonard Fournette, Rashad White, and Zach Evans. We know the team because we just played them in the playoffs. Michael Burton, 3172 is the fullback. Wide receivers, Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, Marcus Callaway. He's new. He just joined. Where'd he come from? New Orleans Saints. Yeah, that's where he came from. Had a not so great season there, to be honest, but he's a decent player. Sage Surratt, a rookie. He is injured though. Hidden depth trade rookie out of Clemson. Wow. All right. Good draft, by the way. Trey Palmer out of the 2023 draft, the real one. And CJ Whitfield, a rookie, 23 and 70 with a superstar. Jesus, man, this was a CPU class, and it's a lot of superstars in that class generated. Wow. Will Disley, Payne Durham, and Coke Keeft are the tight ends. The offensive line, Taylor Lewin, Luke Gadecki, unchanged. Cody Whitehair and Chance Hartman. Cody Whitehair, was he there before? Am I missing? No, he wasn't. Right, so Chicago Bears, and now he's a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. A new left guard. On center, we've got Ryan Jensen, Robert Hainsey. On right guard, Cody Mauch, and Aaron Stinney. Right tackle, Tristan Wirth, still just in school. On the defense, we've got the Nico Autry, 33 and 80, Dante Fowler Jr. and Logan Hall. Personally, I don't get why they don't use Hall. They brought in the Nico Autry from the Tennessee Titans. I don't really get that. I would have gone with Logan Hall. Just in the long run, that's a better option. Trey Flowers on the right edge. We've got Ty Thomas. That's a rookie. Let's look at his depth trait. That's normal. All right. D-tackle, Vita Vea, yeah, we will remember him. Josh Johnson, a rookie, and Ryan Newsom, another rookie. But both of these really low in the drop-off behind Vita. Left outside linebacker, Shaquille Barrett, 30 and 82. We've got Servokia Dennis behind him, and Nick Herbig. So personally, this is a very good-looking left outside linebacker room. Mid linebacker, Devin White, 25-89. We've got Levante David, 33-88. Matt Dykes, a rookie, very solid room, and he's even got a hidden depth trait. So I'd give him as many snaps as I could. I've got the right outside linebacker room, Joe Tryon Shayenka and Jose Ramirez. We've got the cornerback, Jamel Dean, 26 and 90. We've got Carlton Davis III. We've got Greedy Williams, Zion McCollum, and Darian Kendrick. And that is an interesting group of players. It's really looking very solid. Jamel Dean, is he new there? Just checking this one out. No, he was there before. All right, just didn't notice him. Free safety, Antoine Winfield Jr., he was dangerous. Tariq Nation, that's a name if I ever saw it. Tariq Nation. Nice. And they've got the strong safety, Jaron Kearse and Babatunde Milusi. Another one of those brilliant names, normal dev trade. Interesting stats here. Speed, acceleration, tackle, hip power, striking. The other one's not as high, but will develop nicely, hopefully, for the Buccaneers. Kicker, Chase McLaughlin, and the punter, Jake Camarda. Alrighty, there we go. So, how do we counter that? We're going to be playing a quarterback that we don't know, and we have to figure out a way how to deal. Let me just go back. Do you see the icon? It means that he's going to be an X factor. Alright, that's nice. He was still a hidden dev trait, but yeah, he's going to be deadly dangerous, so there we go. We're going to be going with full pads. Let's train these starters. DJ Wanham will be getting his first start as the starting left outside linebacker. Apart from that, Kenneth Murray, we've got Jack Campbell, Brian Asamoah behind them. We've got Will Merrill. Why he's the starter, I have no clue. I'm going to have to switch that. We've got Booth, we've got Evans, Murphy, alright, that's nice, Williams, Warren, and Blackmon. We've got Scene, we've got Smith. I'm not quite sure if we currently have a situation where the depth chart has been reshuffled again, but I do fear that that is the case. In terms of the offensive game plan, we're going to be running it inside. We have such a solid group of players right there, so I really want to keep that up. Let's give full pad reps to everybody here, basically. Apart from the center, we're going to be focusing on the backup. Because Jeffrey Wilder is really tired a lot, man. And it's not very good. Okay, next up. Weekly game plan goals. We don't have anything to achieve here, but we're going to get an interception. We're going to allow 24 points or less. I want to go for the safe points here. Win the turnover battle. No sacks allowed. All right, no injuries in training. And we will now be upgrading players, then upgrading staff, and then we're going to be off into the game. Before we do that, I will be fixing the depth chart because I've got a feeling that something has gone awry again. First upgrade for TJ Hawkins, who just signed a long deal with us, which I'm very happy about, to be brutally honest. Christian Darrisaw, there we go. Yeah, we still have a lot of players to re-sign, a lot of crucial players on there. But signing TJ Hawkins to that long-term deal was a major step in the right direction. I do want to bring in a lot of good rookies in the 2024 draft. That certainly has to be our target. We, of course, have aimed towards that with a lot of trades. Still thinking about maybe one or two, especially Harrison Smith. Could be one of those that might get traded as well. I just can't really bring myself to do that yet, but he's a valuable player right now. He's a mentor, which makes him valuable for us again. On the same page, he's pretty good already, so that is also something. And I just don't think that we need to break the team apart immediately. I can always trade him after the draft as well, if we draft well on that position, but we do have good strong safeties and free safeties that we can mix and match there. Patrick Jones II also gets some upgrade points. He's a scheme fit. He was on the roster already, just didn't really look at him that much. And here we go. Ben Skowronek is one of those. I do hope that he has a great breakout season for the Rams in the 2023 season. I'd really like to get him, to see him get more game time, more reps and all that. Let's upgrade staff. We're going to be upgrading the offense. Defense is fully upgraded. Now offense as well. All right, so the head coach is what we still have to do. That is where we're going to be spending the points. What is this? Talent refund. I actually do not need these talents. I only want to have... Nope. I want to upgrade this. And now we can upgrade down here. So 20 points, and we can access additional focus players in the weekly strategy. That is very important because it just means that we will be able to train more than 3 players. Yes, there we go. All right, I'm going to be checking the depth chart, and then I'm going to see you in the game. Here we go. Home stadium of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Raymond James Stadium. We're going to be playing the team as the away team, of course. Cedric Rooney, a rookie, first NFL season. We're going to have to see how he shapes up, what he can deliver here. If our defense is able to hold him without Danielle Hunter's help, of course. Let's just say I'm not super confident, but we're going to have to make do. But I'm looking forward to this, nevertheless. It's always challenging when you have to redo a team a little bit here. Here come the Buccaneers out onto the field, led by Rooney. Fun fact, one of my favorite soccer players was Wayne Rooney for Manchester United. He was just such a gritty, fantastic player. Like a bulldog on the field. Don't know if you like soccer, if you've ever seen soccer, but Google Wayne Rooney. It's just an absolute beast. It was so good from the age of 18. And yeah, now Rooney's the opposing quarterback. Let's just hope that that bodes well. Our defense, of course, minus a valuable player. We're gonna have to see how DJ Wanham shapes up. And we're going to have to see how this newly shaped team can do in this season in comparison to last time. We made a few changes. But I do want to see what we can do here. We're going to be going with Jordan Addison. We're missing 2 crucial players in Mekhi Blackmon and our starting cornerback, of course. As you know, that of course is a detracting factor. Jordan Addison, can he escape the clutches? Is this going to be too much pressure immediately? Let's go the drive wide corner again. That worked quite well. And it's Justin Jefferson going short. There we go. First down. Swallowed pretty quickly. But we get there. All right. A line of defensive players. 4 up front. There we go. Alexander Madison finds some space. First down. There we go. Up to the 49-yard line. Madison has been so good since taking over from Dalvin Cook. I actually never looked back. I was extremely anxious about that, to be honest, when I let Dalvin Cook go. You know, if that would be the end of our run game. But it wasn't the case. It was not the case. And in the end, I think it worked out better than I could have hoped for. And that is something that I'm also hoping for with these changes. Whenever you make a change to the team, beautiful catch by Sowell there. Well done. So whenever you make a big change to a team, and letting a player of Danielle Hunter's caliber go is a big change, then that always, you know, has the risk of out of reach for Sowell there. Couldn't really get there. Halfback zone weak, 3rd and 3. Of course, it always is a risk that things go wrong, that the other players cannot really pick up the slack. And there we go. Alexander Madison taking us to the 28-yard line. And yeah, but it's always the same. You know, do you give him a big deal? Do you do that? We had a lot of cap space. I'm not really too bothered about that. But also I'm looking forward in terms of a rebuild. And I do want to improve the team, just set them up for the future. Holding on to a player like that makes sense if it's a player like Aaron Donald. You know, absolute game changer. And would I say Danielle Hunter is a game changer? Not sure. Not sure. He's certainly a very good pass rusher. But that's about it. Whenever I played the Vikings with the Dolphins on the 2022 rosters, there was Eric Kendricks, there was Danielle Hunter, Dreddeus Smith, and they always absolutely killed me. And this season, when I took over the Vikings, those players were, Dreddeus Smith was traded to the Browns. Eric Kendricks was gone, and now Danielle Hunter's gone as well. Yeah, well, Byron Murphy is injured. He was a good addition to the defensive side of things. This is... Ooh, didn't expect that to work out, actually, but the hole opened up 2nd and 2. That is nice. Let's go. Touch pass, free kick, jet. There we go. Oh, there. I always think it's the wrong line. Jesus, man. I always mess that up. 3rd and 2. TJ Hawkinson or Sowell. And there we go. He rewards the Minnesota Vikings with a touchdown after the new deal that he just got. The big tight end. I think is worth every penny. Having a reliable tight end is so important. For me at least, because it's just a very different type of player compared to the wide receivers. And if you've got one that's good and solid, then that is really important. All right, our defense manages to hold them. That is a big deal, actually. 7-0 currently, 4 minutes and 1 second. I think last season was a little bit of a fluke season. A lot of luck was in the draws because we never really got those hard teams. Early breakup here. 45. That's White. Was covering. Devin White. Left hand side. McBride. Away we go. And down the center. Down the center, we find space across the 10-yard line. We're at the 34 now. 3 minutes 48. DeWayne McBride, nice adjustment. The run was designed to go in another direction. And he adjusted nicely to fit the hole. There we go. Inside zone. Right hand side run. 3, 2, 1, off we go. 75. How far can we go? And we get stopped just short of the line. That's okay. Mesh spot now. Sowell, Hockenson, Addison, Jefferson. So many good options. And there we go. Good catch by the X Factor. Free agent, man. A freaking free agent. Can we just acknowledge that? I'm really spoiled at the moment. I've got an X Factor, then I've got a superstar, then I've got another X Factor and another superstar. This is a crazy good wide receiving core. It's going to be cheap as well because they're still young. Now we go. Tight end attack. Tight end attack. There we go. Not tight end attack. Tack. Alexander Madison. Kaboom. 2nd and a few. 2nd and 2. There we go. Inside zone run. Clock is going to run time. 2-minute warning now. Nice. Post wheel drag. We're going to go for a run. Looking for Hawkinson. Looking for Sowell. Looking for Jefferson maybe as well. Beautiful catch by our X Factor. Kerm, pretty clinical today. I really have to say that. Finding the spot. Good spiral on the ball. Justin Jefferson can secure the catch against the pressure of 2 defenders. And there we go. Coach Dreddeus pretty happy with that one. Halfback slip screen. Left hand side run. Alexander Madison. Of course. Let's drag. And let's go. Alexander Madison. Where are the boosts? And we are in, of course. Injury timeout for Levante David at the same time as we score a touchdown. And here we go. 14-0. Stop back again. Let's go with the bench. We're pretty far up, man. This could kill the game. Jefferson, Addison, Hawkinson, Sowell. Let me just look at that. Isn't that cool? Great stuff. Really great stuff. Early breakup here. Kerm 9-12. Mesh spot time. Here we go. We're going to try and audible this one. Inside zone. We're going to try and break through. And there we go. And we find the space. DeWayne McBride up to the 1st and goal. 3-yard line. And we've got 4 attempts to cross those 3 yards. A halfback zone weak left-hand side. We're going to keep the pressure up. Let's not let them breathe. There we go. Alexander Madison. That's the 1-yard line. Okay. Inside zone, slight curve here. Or do I want to go with Ben? I could have gone with a fullback dive here, right? Never mind. No, this one here. Curve. We're in. 20 versus nothing. On the road. Alexander Madison. And we're punching a hole in there. The offensive line held. Alexander Madison finds the space, finds the gap. Darisaw, Cleveland, Wilder, Ingram doing a good job here. Defense cannot adjust quickly enough. And Madison punches it in to the end zone here. There we go. Oh, that was a lot of back and forth here in the 3rd quarter. I want to try something, by the way. I wanted to see what would happen. I wanted to see if I could put Josh Metellus as my starting strong safety. I want to see what happens. Are we going to get pushed around? If he can hold his own, I'm really going to be thinking hard on Harrison Smith, who I like. But again, he's getting a bunch of money. Oh, that was a quick stop. That was a quick stop. Probably a bad play call on my half. Let's go the wheel. Inside low here. Sowell is going to be running a very direct route. And an early breakup. 3rd and 9. Shaquille Barrett with an injury for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's 3rd and 9, man. We need to get going now. Jefferson, Sowell. To have a better route here, a better play. Yeah, we're going to go with this. Play action wide receiver cross, Jordan Addison. Smacked away. Yeah, that was Winfield. He had that pass route covered. Just smacking it down. Right. Let's go the punt here. It's too far for a field goal. Way too far. We're going to aim for the side here. I want to get that ball out of bounds. Beep. Where did it go out? At the 4-yard line. Now that is a nice punt. Well done, my man. Well done, my man. So they're going to be starting on the 4-yard line. Rooney will have to lead his team ahead. I really like the uniforms the Buccaneers have, though. The all black is looking pretty slick. And there we go. Held once more. Double slants at the 37. Going to be giving wide receivers a go here. Oh dear. Throw out a sack. That was almost close. That was almost very close. Inside zone, slight curve time now. Come on, Alexander Madison. We don't want to get pummeled now. Adjustments. And we break through here. Escaping Vita Vea, number 50, the big dude who was trying to catch up with our running back. But the escape worked. We got away. Oh, there we go. Inside zone split. Left-hand side. Let's go with the play action boot. Come on. Go. Set this one up here. We've got Jefferson looking for Hawkinson here. Ready. I love the big tight ends when they catch the ball and then just keep going despite being hounded by defense. Look at the catch. There was a slight shove before that. Catching and then just running away, even if the legs were covered. Love that. Absolutely love that. Inside zone. Left-hand side run. There we go. Oh, coverage. Alexander Madison finds a gap. Gets across the line. Stopped at the 24. Clock keeps on running. And we move the chains. We moved the chains here. A lot of bunching. But it worked. Kerem, so far, flawless game. Not a fault in there. Oh dear. Oh dear. And that's a sack. And that is a sack. That is Hall. Came out of pretty much straight up the grill, man. I tried to get the ball away, but it didn't work. 2.9 seconds on the sack. That is not enough time. That is not enough time. I know that it was... I know that we were going for a screen, but Madison didn't move. Take a look here. Didn't move. I needed to get the ball away, had to wait, and now he moves, and I try to get the ball going, but that's that. And then the sack is here. So 2nd and 20. Going to be trying to run it up with DeWayne McBride here. Oh dear. Oh, that worked well. Okay. So that is 3rd and 6. That is good. That is field goal territory. I can work with that. Closing down 14 yards. 14 yards. That is good, man. That is good. I like that. Curl, Ohio. Jordan Addison on the out. But we've also got HOCKENSON on the inside. Kaboom. Now, wasn't that nice? Tell me that wasn't nice. HOCKENSON completely free. 3rd quarter comes to an end. And the Buccaneers today, not really what I would have expected. But then again, a rookie quarterback is a rookie quarterback. Left-hand side run. Alexander Madison. Up the gut. Kaboom. Let's find some space here. And the 4-yard line. Gonna go inside zone. Gonna go inside zone, but we're gonna be looking for an audible here. That is maybe super clever. I don't know. Is this one gonna be super clever? I want to get it to Madison out there. Oh, am I gonna lose yards? I'm gonna lose yards, right? The 4. Going backwards. I like the play though. I like it, but they caught up pretty quickly. Nobody was fooled. Number 20 was latching onto us, and we never really got rid of him there. HOCKENSON Sowell. My pronunciation of Sowell or Sowell is so bad. Drag down at the 1. All right, 4th and goal. 3 minutes 45. Clock is ticking. Let's take the field goal. I just want to keep the clock running here. It's no use to hurry here or waste that. And since, you know, we don't really need a touchdown, let's just go with this. Kaboom. Now we're in. Everything went well. 24-0. All right, and they even an extra point conversion here on the board. We pick up again on the 46. That was a pretty good kick return. Off we go. Number 54, just latching onto Madison there. Drags him down. No getting away. And the Buccaneers call a timeout. Let's just get them working. Let's just get the clock ticking down. Wow, number 54. Very aggressive. Very aggressive right now. No space. All right, inside zone. You might be thinking, what's up, Dreddeus? Why you keep doing that? It doesn't work. Well, you're right. You are right. Which is why I'm going to be going with the 4 verticals. Let's try this one here. Let's drag them apart. There we go. Stopped super short. 4th and inches. Oh my god. All right, 4th and inches. We will be going for the first down, of course. I'm not going to be going for a field goal. 4th and inches, man. All right, concept. Run. And I want to see one of those brutal runs. ISO. Halfback dive. Kareem Hunt. Show me what you got, man. Having a player like Kareem Hunt as a backup running back, I don't think he's as dynamic as Alexander Madison is, but he's certainly tough. Very tough. All right, there we go. Let's take a look at the suggestions. I like an inside zone, but we're going to throw it. We're going to pass it, of course. Rams counter. Let's set up quickly here. McKenzie is my target. Looking for McKenzie. But I'm going to be putting Jefferson on a slant. Had to step out of bounds there. Had to step out of bounds. Not too crazy about that one. Pass was a little bit long though. YC. Here we go. Jordan Addison. Just get on. Oh my god. And that is that. I thought I could go with 0 sacks today. But that didn't work. Jaquelin Roy. Coming hard onto Kerem here. No chance in escaping that one. Do I have to fear for my quarterback's health at the moment? Play action rollout. Justin Jefferson. Alright. We just played it very, very cleanly in the first half, I would say. The second half, not as productive. Or their defense woke up. I can't really tell you which is which. But here we go. A nice field goal. Good try. Scoring the points. 27 versus 8. And here we go. Gonna be on the board. Very nice. And here we go. That is a game, guys. That is a game. An away win on the road here versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Good job, lads. Well done, Kerem. Well done, Kerem. Well done, team. So Cedric Rooney, of course, had to learn a little bit here from the way more experienced Kerem Koscioglu. 109.0 is the rating, 125 yards, 63% completion rate, 2 touchdowns. On the rushing side, Alexander Madison with 88 rushing yards, 14 attempts. DeWayne McBride was also in there. Kareem Hunt with just 1 run. On the receiving side, Chris Godwin, 93. Mike Evans, 44. TJ Hawkinson, 39. We went more with the run game today, but it was slow going overall. But still, we got a lot of players involved. Addison and McBride on the catching. Didn't really work out that well today. Taylor Lewin and Ryan Jensen both allowed 2 sacks. That is brutal. That is freaking brutal, man. Andrew Booth Jr. with the solo tackle lead. Antoine Winfield Jr. with the total tackle lead. Tackles for loss for Logan Hall and Jaquelin Roy. And a lot of sacks here. 2 for Marcus Davenport, 2 for Harrison Phillips, 1.5 for Logan Hall, 0.5 for Vita Vea, and 0.5 for Jaquelin Roy. And Lewis Seam got that crucial interception, important turnover, and made us go forward again. All right, guys. 2-1, currently leading the NFC North. An important win. Especially on the road. Didn't really expect that. Was a little bit anxious to see how the departure of Danielle Hunter would really impact the team. Not as much as I feared, which is positive. We're going to be playing the San Francisco 49ers next week away. That is going to be interesting. Week 6 is going to be the Raiders game. Going to be facing Danielle Hunter, the player that went there for a very high draft pick, by the way. I think it was the 4th. Was that it? I'm not quite sure. Gonna be checking that maybe. For now, I'm gonna say thank you. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. I really enjoyed the game. It was great fun. The team worked well. Everything's clicking. We're really absolutely chuffed and stuffed on offense. Defense, as you can see with that 83, not as much, but we've got a lot of talent in there though. And I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you did, drop me a like and subscribe. Just means a lot to me. Thanks so much for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you a lot. Really, really Really thankful for all of you. And with all of that said and done, I'm gonna say thank you, guys and gals, and see you next time.